Oh, well done, folks. This is my review for July. So hard to believe that I've been here for almost a year, but still going strong, so that's all good. So July was a really good month. Had lots of visitors over. Weather was really nice, and yeah, that obviously makes a difference. It's easy to get around, and it's nice to be able to enjoy the bit of heat that's here as well. So we had Kate's family who came just at the end of June / start of July. So Sean, Nicola, Emer and Niamh were here for just a little under 2 weeks, I think, something like that. So it was great to have him here. It was a bit of fun as well, having him around the place and sort of being the tour guide, which you know we always enjoy. In terms of my research itself, you know, I've been battling a little bit with the ethics application and with the IRB here in Boston, and it was to be honest, it was a bit of a pain in the ass, but my ethics got resubmitted again in July, and fingers crossed that I will have a result by August and I'll be able to kind of kick on. But in the background I've been doing some other work in terms of preparing surveys and preparing for a return visit to Ireland in October to do a focus group. And also, you know, even though I'm just over a year in, you know, it's time to start preparing for the end of my second year and for my third year. And in thinking about that, you know, you have to apply for obviously conferences quite early, which I've been doing. There's some conferences that are happening next year that applications have to go in now and have had to go in over the last few weeks. So there's a few big ones on the horizon that I want to speak at. I want to present that over the next few months and next year. So that's really been taking up my July, and probably will take up some of August too. I also got my scientific feedback for my first year, so a scientific report for my first year back. I was really happy with the results. You know, there was a few pieces of feedback that are always good, and interestingly, there were some things that I'd sort of picked up on anyway. And I guess one of the things that was picked up by one of my reviewers is that I don't yet have a PhD, which I'm quite aware of, but certainly something that I want to work towards, and it's something that I feel is necessary if I want to become the expert leader in this field within assistive tech. So yeah, certainly something I'm working on, and something that I've been doing some work in the background. I also had Mr. Gallaher, a good friend of mine from Ireland. So he was over again for about 10 days in July, which was brilliant. I took a little bit of time off, and we kind of toured around a little bit. We actually did a little bit of work as well. We went on 2 school visits, which was great. We went to Cape Cod. We went to Cape Cod for about 2 or 3 days, and yeah, had some good fun there. Did a whale watching tour, which is always fun, and just kind of had a bit of crack and kind of kicked back a little bit. We visited 2 schools while we were down that part of Massachusetts. So we went to Layhem Center, which is about midway down the Cape, and it's predominantly for individuals with intellectual disability, and it's a full-on home for individuals. So they stay there 24/7. They've got about 50, I think maybe 47 or 48 individuals. Went to Nantucket. We went and visited the Lighthouse School, which is quite a very future-thinking or forward-thinking regular school. And it was an interesting experience because it's a school that has no desk. So the kids don't sit at seats and desks, they sit at, you know, be it couches. There might be a few desks thrown around the place. They might sit at bean bags. You know, they'll take their work and work outside. It really is about the individuals and students first and foremost, and play and learning and engaging through play, which is all about the learning experience. So it was something quite different. I think from an Irish perspective, it's something very different. And again, I did an interview while I was down there. I'm going to pop up a video later this week. I had a nice interview with the principal of the school also. On a fitness level, I've been trying to get back into a bit of normality. So I'm trying to stay away from the blueberry muffins, even though it's not happening all the time. But yeah, I did my first triathlon probably in about 2 years. So I did a triathlon down in New Bedford. It was a sprint try. It wasn't anything incredible to write home about, but nonetheless, it was a bit of fun. Did it with Boston triathlon team. Didn't have a TT bike or a road racing bike, but I did it on a fixie. So that was an experience to do a triathlon on a single speed bike. Bit of fun that. Weather was beautiful, water was smashing. it's a nice spot down there. And somebody on the team, the triathlon team, had a barbecue afterwards. So yeah, we had a nice cookout, had a bit of fun there for the afternoon. Also did 2 5Ks. So I've been trying to get back into the running. I signed up to the Boston half marathon in October. So that's the sort of goal between now and October. So that's pretty much it for July. Looking forward to catching up with all you guys in August, and we'll chat then. Thanks.